Like I asked my friend Charlie what he and his wife use for birth control, and he said he just comes all over her face. So.
What is that from?
That's from.
It's an old special.
That's an old special
Holy
you did.
moly.
Yeah, man, it was fiery, man. A lot of lotion watching you do that one. That was real.
A lot of lotion.
Lot
What
of
does that
lotion.
mean?
That was very
You're
sexually
masturbating?
Yeah.
To stand up?
What lotion do you use? Is that really what you're talking about?
Jergens.
I don't think Jergens is good for your penis. I think that you should use just a very purified
Water-based.
coconut oil.
Coconut oil, like a
You
shea
can
butter.
get that in your vagina. You can get it in your penis hole, and it's good for you.
Yeah.
The coconut oil is good for you in your penis hole.
I'm not saying you should try to shove it down your penis hole. I'm just saying it's viscous. It's perfect for masturbating, and it's a good for you. It doesn't have chemicals in it, right?
Yeah, some women apparently use it to douche.
Coconut oil. It's
a weird intro.
It's a different intro, but
Wow.
but it's really, and then we won't linger on this too much, but it's really about the glide effect, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd like this entire appearance to be about it.
About the glide
That's what I'm
effect.
promoting. I've invested in a coconut oil company.
Okay, Sarah Silverman is here.
Hi.
She's on Hulu now.
Yeah.
What's that like?
It's just like anything else except for people see it less.
They see.
Well, I mean, like everything is niche.
Niche.
Everything is niche. It's a niche show, I suppose. It's on Hulu. I mean, I do watch Hulu. I watch TV on Hulu, and I love a lot of their original programming. But some people are like, I don't know how to get Hulu. It's just like Netflix. It's an app.
Yeah, you just put it on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got Handmaid's Tale. Oh, my God.
Hello.
Duh.
Yeah.
So good.
That's torture porn.
I feel like a lot of people, especially guys, will go like, I know I've got to see Handmaid's Tale, and they think of it like homework, like, I know it's good. It isn't homework.
That's
it's
me.
like a thriller. Like, when I watch it on my elliptical machine, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's good. It's
that
not like,
good, Sarah?
oh, this is educational to watch. No, it's like a crazy thriller.
Yes, agree.
You watch Ozark?
Yeah, but I haven't seen season 2 yet.
You're playing yourself.
I just finished Castle Rock.
You said what?
Castle Rock?
No, nobody's watching that.
Oh!
I know. I have no one to talk to about it,
Nobody's watching
but I
that.
loved it.
Okay, so you do regular shit. Where do you find time to watch this stuff?
I only let myself watch my favorite TV shows if I'm on the elliptical machine.
Okay.
And so that's how I exercise because I love TV. Killing Eve, best show I've seen this year. Just watched the first
I've
episode.
never even heard of that.
You don't know
This
these
Is
shows,
Us?
Sarah. This is us,
What
though.
is up?
Yeah,
This
I
is
love
us.
This Is Us. I haven't started this season. I'm still on
Sarah.
last season, Kate's Wedding.
Mike, how you feel about it?
I'm very
You feel
disappointed in Sarah.
right
That
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
not
Sarah, before
caught
you
up?
came in here, I gave you so much props. I'm like, you're my favorite comedian. I love you so much. Can't wait to talk to you. And then you're not watching This Is Us, and now I'm
Are
really
you kidding? I
disappointed
love
in
This
you.
Is Us. I haven't started season 3 yet.
You're like 5 episodes behind. You need to do better in the elliptical. Stay
Yeah,
on
well,
it a little bit longer.
because I went to other things. I had to catch up massively. It's
Why are
a
you
lot.
explaining yourself to Mike Muse?
I'm like,
Thank you. Thank you. You know when you get wrapped up in stuff and you need like
dragged you
a woman
in.
to just be like, what are
Girl,
you
what
doing? Who
stop.
cares?
What are you doing?
Why do you
Stop.
give
Men
a
always
shit?
do this.
No, 'cause we
Men
had a
always
connection.
do this?
Yes.
Well, what exactly do we always do? You know.
Wrap us up in some fuck shit.
Whoa.
You like threaten us with like punishments that don't exist.
You
No.
felt
Handmaid's
like
Tale.
you were on the brink of
I was like,
punishment.
oh no, yes I do watch it. Like, what do I give a fuck if you think I watch it? Obviously, I watch it.
No, that's Sarah, because you and I made a connection in the first 30 seconds, and it felt real. And I think that's why we felt the need to explain to each
face.
other.
She's an actress.
That's
He
why.
said it felt real.
It just felt real.
Well, I mean, you know, it is my job to connect with people and let them feel like I see them.
We, thank you for validating me.
I was listening. I was going to the bathroom. We were doing a break today, and I heard you on Howard. And I walked by, and I heard somebody listening to Howard, and I heard him saying, "So did you watch Louis C.K. jack off? What was that about?"
Fuck. This is gonna be every station I go to.
I'm not going. I just, that did happen. I kept walking. And then
we
we'll drop
grew up
it. We
together.
drop.
I've
Okay.
known him since I was 19. He's my friend. He's never had power over me. He's my
Yeah.
bro. He's my brother, and I love him. Did he do bad things? Yeah, he did some bad things. But can you still love someone who's done a bad thing?
Yeah, that's not where I'm going with it though. I know you love them, but I just didn't know friends do that. Like, where do friends?
Listen, comics are freaky.
Okay.
Don't you know that?
No, I did not know that. I gotta.
Like,
Who got fingered in the cab?
what?
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer. That's right.
Why is that weird to get fingered in a cab?
Wait, wasn't it the cab driver that fingered her, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the
Cab driver.
Yeah.
How do you even do that?
Where are you going? Like, I don't know. That's
She
fucked up.
maybe came into the front seat.
She did, and she explained it. She explained. I didn't know comedians were freaky like that.
Well, I mean, like, I think that I'm fairly traditional. I've never had anal, and I don't plan on it because that's just my personal choice.
Okay, that's fair.
So it's not like that, but I, like to be free, and
Yeah.
also like
Threesome?
talking about porn.
Yeah.
My porn search words are not anything I would want in real life. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know why they are. I don't know why they're the things that I like to see. But it's not anything I would want in real life. It's almost the opposite of what I'd want in real life, and that's just my truth.
Like, what are your porn search words? Like, give me an example.
At least one.
Well, they used to be like
Bagpipes or-
gang bang,
Bagpipes.
high fives, like like I
High
like
fives.
I don't know, just that kind of broy, like very dominant, very like a lot of penises and very few vaginas. But I feel bad for the woman. I just couldn't do it anymore.
Good for you.
So,
Yeah.
but I like that dominant. I like when the guys are verbal. So now my search words are like guy fucks like either a real doll or a pocket pussy, or even sometimes his own mattress, comma, verbal.
Oh, you get specific.
Because I like when they're like, yeah, you whore, you want it, you love cum, you slut. But he is talking to not a real person. So it's
Yes.
like a victimless crime, and I get like,
Okay.
like
That's
for
how you
whatever
justify-
reason,
Way to
I
bring
like.
that around. So I don't have to feel guilty with my mattress, No.
Yeah, it's like there's something very vulnerable about it. It's kind of funny, but it also like does the trick for me. I don't know why.
Sarah Silverman, I like this, man. Yes. That's what we like
Everybody's
about
closer.
you.
I mean, what are you guys' porn search words?
Mine was BJ.
Well, that's it. They have a lot of like
But and I say
point of view videos now. I
yeah,
believe.
POV.
Yeah, POV.
POV.
But what about you guys?
I've been off porn for maybe like 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
But back in the day, it was always threesomes.
You catch it like a sickness.
Yeah.
Are the threesomes 2 women or 2 men?
Mainly 2 women.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What do you gather from that, Sarah?
What's your psychoanalysis?
Nothing. I don't even I don't know what my psychoanalysis of my own insane search words are. I mean, I'm sure it's something really fucked up.
Yeah, what's yours, DB?
Latino lesbians.
Interesting.
Latina.
Oh yeah, Latina.
Latina.
But also
What else
once
would it
in a
be?
while I'll dip
That's
into
like-
lesbian
that would be
porn.
trans.
That's masculine.
But
Exactly.
like-
I said Latine with the A, the feminine.
Oh,
okay.
you didn't. Okay.
Lesbian porn, every once in a while I will dip a toe into it.
Okay.
But it can't be like straight girls doing lesbian things for guys. It's like it has to be real lesbians for me.
Like the overacting, like, oh my God, where it's just, yeah.
Like it's just like actual like scissoring.
Yeah.
I like to
Okay.
watch.
Scissoring.
What is happening to me?
No, we gonna come back. We gonna come back. Sarah Silverman is here. She has the show "I Love You, America" with Sarah Silverman. That's today on Hulu, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna open up the phone lines 888-742-3345.
I
Give
went
us a
to
call.
crazy direction.
I
I'm so
love it.
Sorry.
That's
was
why
great.
you're here. Come on.
Great.
I'm not
Educational.
agree with that. I don't care about Russia collusion,
You don't
conspiracy
care about
theories. Like I don't care about the email server. Those
Right.
aren't important, critical issues to me.
Okay, that's a clip from "I Love You, America" with Sarah Silverman. It's airing on Hulu. You can watch it now. This is really, I love what you do. I followed you for a long time. I like that you go inside of America and you sit down and talk with people. I saw a clip pertaining to this show where you were talking to black women in Alabama.
Woke Vote. They're amazing.
Woke Folk. Is that the name of their organization?
Woke Vote.
Woke Vote. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're expanding to all over. But I mean, black women are have saved the Democratic Party many times, despite the Democratic candidates not necessarily having issues that are important to them on their platforms. So I think it's time to ask what are their needs and wants. And they were incredible.
When you had that conversation, what kind of things did they say?
They are from Alabama, and Dewana Thompson, who started it, she worked on the Obama campaign, and she moved back to Birmingham. And when she heard that Trump was going to promote Jeff Sessions, she saw it different than everyone else. She was like, this is an opportunity to fill that slot with a Democrat. And she made it happen. I mean, this was Doug Jones against Roy Moore, who, despite being we can't say he's a pedophile. He's an alleged pedophile. We can say he was banned from the mall. But he was really popular. And Dewana organized and got Doug Jones. Doug Jones? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Elected.
Yeah. So it's interesting you bring up Dewana Thompson. She's a friend of mine. And so I've worked with her a while, and she's an incredible activist in what she's doing. And I thank you for actually bringing this into the space in terms of black women and the role that black women have played in the Democratic Party for so long and being part of the backbone for it and not getting the recognition that it deserves. Black women essentially brought Doug Jones the Senate victory in Alabama. So since you brought it up, Sarah, you can open the door for it. Can you talk to us from your POV as a white woman in regard into the Democratic base and support in terms of how the black women Democratic Party are definitely supporting the party, holding them up, but there's this narrative that white women keeps letting the party down and then the nation. So
well, I think that white women, 53% of white women voted for Trump, and the last monologue I did this last Thursday is all about white feminism and the idea of white feminism. And, I talk about my own experience where, the Women's March happened and I'm like, oh, unity. This is like, God, I needed this. Is amazing. And then a few days later, I started seeing the hashtag white feminism and my knee-jerk reaction was like, and then I remember saying to my sister Jodine, like, I mean, I don't understand. Like, Jews fought and marched side by side with their black brothers and sisters in the civil rights movement. And she goes, yeah, maybe we should have been like in the third row. And that kind of blew my mind. Like, right. Why do we have to be in the front row for a cause that isn't ours? We should be plugging in the amps. We should be getting the coffee ready, setting up the chairs for women, women of color speakers and leaders. And, there's more to feminism than being the voice, but to illuminate voices that aren't being heard that should be. That's the one way we can use our unearned white privilege for good. And so it was like a full circle of me being defensive and my porcupine needles going up and then realizing, well, I'm being defensive because of ego. My frustration is a reaction to their frustration, and their frustration is about, we've been marching about this for years and years and years, and no one said shit. Then a bunch of white women take an Uber downtown and buy a pussy hat, and all of a sudden it's a movement. And then I just went, oh, fuck, Because I like learning and being changed by it, and that's all I can do is be changed by it and move forward from there. Yes, but it is interesting to talk about it and to go, yeah, white feminism is a thing, and we have to be conscious of it and mindful of it for it to go away.
Sarah Silverman. All right.
I'm talking to a room full of black people.
Yeah, that's good.
And I know, but it's like
we're all staring
about
at
how
you.
I should let other people talk, and then I'm talking the whole time.
No, but we're looking at you like, don't say the wrong shit, Sarah.
Real rough navigation there. Did the best I could.
Nah, you did excellent. David is on the line from New York. Good morning, David.
Hey, David.
Good morning, Sway.
Hi.
Thanks, Sarah. Thank you for the laughs. You're hands down one of the funniest human beings I've ever listened to. I think you're great. I wanted to ask you, Sarah. Sarah, in this interview and another, I've seen her interact with her some trolls on Twitter.
Are you talking into an actual tin cup?
David, your phone is horrible. Just ask the question. Don't even set it up.
Yeah.
All right, what's the
Sarah,
question?
Does that sensitivity that clearly comes across in your comedy and that I have seen you demonstrate, like with interacting with people on Twitter, is it hard to take criticism because of that sensitivity? I think that feeds into your comedy, but does it take a toll on you?
I'm not sure I understand, but I think empathy is something that is like you don't have a certain amount of it. Once you realize it doesn't take anything from you, it's kind of like an endless supply. But when people criticize me, I either shake it off or sometimes I take it in and consider it. And sometimes they're right. I'm wrong all the time, Yeah. But like maybe my best gift is being able to be wrong or like be changed when I learn something new. We're all just like, I know this sounds really corny, but I love Mr. Rogers. And like, the truth is like, we all are just kids plus time. We can have empathy for each other. I mean, Donald Trump, I have no empathy for, but if he wasn't really hurting people's lives, my heart would break for him. The guy's super fucked up. I mean, clearly something major happened to him when he was about 8 years old, and that's when his development stopped. He's a sandbox bully. It's like basic. But he has some gifts, not good gifts, but he's, he says things, he lies over and over and over, and it feels true after a while. He does things that are effective, and it's fucked up. But there's a difference to me between the liars and the lied to. I don't have time for the liars. I don't have respect for them, and I like to speak truth to power. On my show, I speak to the liars. I'm not trying to be open-minded with liars. But people who believe what the liars are saying, the lied to, I do have compassion for them. It's fucked up.
How was it for you watching Kavanaugh
Super triggering and fucked up. I 100% believe her, and maybe I'm being partisan or something, but all I know is you may not remember being drunk and pinning a girl down because that might just be a Saturday night for you, but I guarantee you remember every time you've been held down against your will. It happened to me twice, and I may not know every detail if it was a Tuesday or a Wednesday or what, but I know every detail about that moment, how it felt, and where I was and who did it. So that's something that men don't understand. Sometimes they do because they've experienced it as well. But it's just something that empathy doesn't seem to extend to, especially from the right. And so I think it's fucked up. I think it's gross. He did lie under oath. He lied about little things. A devil's triangle is sure as fuck not a drinking game. It's all just, it's gross. But it's just a sexual assaulter for president who promoted a sexual assaulter for the highest judge in the land. There's only 9 of them, and only one of them's a woman. How could it even be a white person at all, let alone a man? It's 9 people are supposed to represent the country.
Yeah. What is the makeup of the Supreme Court
now? It's 5-4, so 5 conservatives and 4 liberals.
And then
in the sense of 5 Republican presidents appointed. There's 5 justices appointed by Republican presidents and 4 liberal justices appointed by Democratic presidents.
What about gender and race?
There are 2 females and 1 Latina and one African American male.
Well, that's Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas, African American male. The Latina is Sotomayor. And then the females is Sotomayor and Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah.
All right. Sarah Silverman is here. Brandon, you got a question? He's in Dallas.
Smart.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Yeah. I just wanted to know, like, what's her interest in men? You know what I'm saying? Well, Sarah, what's your interest in men? What's up, Sway?
What up, Brandon? You want to know what she looking for in a man?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
She up there in age, no disrespect, but
what the hell?
I am middle-aged. I mean, I hope I live longer than twice my age, but I probably won't.
I think you will.
I'll tell you what I like. I like a man who is age appropriate for me. I'm not looking to date a younger man. I want someone who knows like the aches and pains of being in your 40s, but who's like, a youthful type of it. Oral hygiene. It's very high in importance. Death creeps in through the gums. That's a fact. Someone who's dealt with his shit.
Yeah.
Someone who knows if it's hysterical, it's historical. If you lose your fucking shit because I take one of your Doritos, maybe look inward and think maybe that has something to do with something that happened in my formative years. Someone who loves himself, who doesn't get all jealous and compare, who can be happy, who's tickled by what I do, has his own shit. That's it.
That's it?
I mean, I'd like someone who can lift me if it's possible.
Okay.
If there is an emergency.
Right.
And also
you don't have height requirements?
Masculine. No, but, I have height dreams, but not requirements. And I like a masculine man, but who is a feminist.
Yes.
Ah, nice.
Brandon, do you fit that description?
God damn.
Just ran them off.
Where did I lose you?
Okay, Brandon. All right, man. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What Sarah likes.
I want to know where he dropped off.
Usually around the part of you got to have your shit together.
That's what it is. Okay.
Check out
All right.
then.
I Love You, America with Sarah Silverman airing on Hulu. Check it out. Sarah, can you promise to come back every time you come up here?
I would love to.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
It was great having you here, and then looking forward to seeing more of you. Okay. Up next, who we got? DB. Is he here? He didn't check in? He's on his way. Oh, shit. We about to end early. Okay. We got Celebrity Warrior up next.
Yup, some shit's going down.
Shade 45.